Hey everybody, Jamie Phillips, Action Auto Parts. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get some more rain again, but just had a customer leave. He bought, I got a 3/4 ton Dodge in the back with the club cab like 79. He needed the differential plate, and then another customer just left, pulled a rack out of an 05 Mustang. So, and then I got Anthony is pulling the rear end, which he doesn't got the rear end dry shaft, and transfer case and exterior, the door mirror on the driver's side. Got all those sold. Guys coming Saturday to pick them up. So when I was up there a while ago, he didn't have the rear end and the dry shaft out, and I'd say he's probably got everything else. But neighbor out the road, I was sitting here and pulled in this van. It's an 04 Nissan. What is this thing called? I don't know. I didn't even much want to look at it. Quest, yeah. And said, you want to buy it? And it said it's still got the converters on it. It may, but it's still a little loud, so who knows if one of them's been rotted or what. But I didn't have one of these, and it's got aluminum wheels, so even if one of the converters pans out to be a little bit, but I mean, you can see the tags was still good till April of next year. But anyway, pulled in, told me what he'd take for it, and I said, man, I just bought a 2000 Ford truck last night, a 4-wheel drive extended cab, and they drove it here. And that Avalon sitting over there, I said, my money's a little tight, but I can't afford to let this and leave, so I just went ahead and bought it. So the only thing was he got to keep the battery. It had a brand new battery on it. It was his wife's grandpa, he said. And said he got him a pickup truck and said, get rid of it. So you can see it's had some real good custom work done on the around the AC vents there with that caulking. But nonetheless, if I don't have something in the yard, I'm more intrigued about buying it, because it just gives me another opportunity to attract a customer needing parts for that here. And then once they get here, then they may see that I've got this truck, which we got to get up in the yard, and they'll see everything else, and then they'll tell somebody. So, you know, if I had 3 of those, I may not would have bought it, but since I didn't have any, I just thought it was wise to go in and get it. So when I get it listed, it'll give me like I said, an opportunity to make money on it, but it'll bring me in people looking for specifically that part. Dave's back there in that Ford truck I bought last night. It's a 2000 4-wheel drive extended cab, Ford F-150. Yeah, guy drove it up here, said he'd owned it for 15 years. She's a rusty one, but anywho, it'll find its way in there. But we've been moving some stuff around, trying to get that front row. I got to get my little Olds 442 right there moved, and we'll get some other stuff lined up if the rain will hold off. But anyway, I wanted to do one on this Nissan. Like I said, I didn't have one. He drove it in, and he lives about a mile and a half from here, so I'm assuming the transmission worked to some degree because he drove it in out here and then backed it up there. And then I gotta get this truck here moved. But this one, Dave can throw a battery back on it and drive it, and we'll park it up there somewhere. So if you're needing any Nissian Quest 04 parts, looks like I got some. I don't know, maybe I hope them doors didn't lock when he took that battery off. We'll have to get our like what the police department carries, break-in kit and break in it. And I bet it did, and the windows is up on it. I never thought about that, but he pulled the nope. Oh, good. Now we're good. We're good. But anyway, at least we don't have to break into it now. And it need a little bit of cleaning out. We'll get the trash and stuff out of it. But you know, aluminum wheels, that's about, even if somebody didn't want the stock wheels, they're still going to bring $75 or so. So that'll almost pay for a third of it. So it'll do good. Hope y'all are having a great one. I got to see what Dave's into back here and check on Anthony, see how far along he is on the transfer case, because all he liked was the transfer case and that one mirror. And then I got another guy wanting the gas tank off the 03 Dodge, but he's got to come by and pay for it first before we pull it. So we still got some time. There goes a helicopter. That's a medical one. They fly over here a lot. I must be pretty close to one of the routes. A lot of times they're right over top of me. Please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Please subscribe. And I thank you for watching. And check out Beamer and Son Garage up in Bethel, Ohio, and see what those cats are into today. And I'm going to wrap this one up. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.